What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got Lilith, the People's Champ, versus Imperial, the People's Not Quite So Champ. Whilst we're getting started for game one, I do want to say a thank you to our Mega Just Justice Josh and our brand new members, Donkey at the Champion tier and Grey at the Digi-Egg tier. Going to see a Facinated turn into a Goblimon, and then Goblimon is going to turn into a Black Gato in the back. Imperial turning in with Veemon as the first rookie, and we're going to go for the Davis, which can just hit the single target as both Veemon and Digimon show up together, so a lot of green low end right now. As a reminder, it's best of one because we're getting ready for Glasgow practice, and looks like we're just going to commit the Witchmon to board, pitching off the Black Gato, technically ace threatening and technically being memory efficient. But more likely we're also just missing level 5, and if Mog was missing level 5, he certainly isn't now. Picks up the Imperialdramon and the second Tamer. We are going to actually come play on board. We're going to swing Gatomon. Gatomon is going to swing and die, and I think we're missing 5s. Never mind. Bastetmon. Wants the level 3 back in trash. Okay. We're going to just confirming what the Bastetmon card does, because I'm sure for like a lot of you, the purple cards, the Lilith stuff, whilst it is popular, it's not really seen as much. We're going to see the full lockdown of the board. The Bastet is going to swing over the Gobbly, considering ending the attack, but like it denies the piercing. I'm going to swing at the Bastet. Yeah, I think, wait, does this have retail? I know it has Scapegoat. Yeah, I think we're just double checking to see what the ruling is on what goes through. If it can't be deleted by battle. Yeah, if it can't be deleted, then we're actually chilling. Yes, okay, so it does have retail, so it does partition off the retail, and then the second Imperialdramon is going to come down. Okay, so, I mean, it wasn't bad for him. He was able to get 2 memory out of it, so not only did he get to board clear, but, you know, because it was the 2 BT12 pieces, they printed 4 memory in that turn, by the way. Now comes the Witchmon once again. Witchmon pitch off to give end of attack Toaster Bathtub, so we're not going to be seeing that second swing come through, which is nice. Free Veemon comes down, and now we suddenly don't have to have that free it come down at all. Finding the dragon mode means we can go dragon mode, spit out the body. Never mind. Swing when attacking, go, end of attack, pop. Wait. Yeah, he's just checking Primo. Yes, Primo is only when you would be deleted by opponent's effects. This being given an effect counts as your own thing. It also plays around partition. One of the interesting things about the Lilith style removal is the Lilith style removal is giving an opponent's Digimon an effect to do the removal rather than you doing the removal itself. So instances like this where you try and cheese it with Primo doesn't quite work because it is you are blowing yourself up with your own effects. Lilith and the crew just happen to be conveniently standing next to the red tape, the chalk outline. They are sus among us, always reporting, but never actually responsible for the crime. 2 free Veemons off the 2 Davis again. It's going to swing in with the yamming. It's going to hit Lady Devi, but we're jamming, so we are chilling. I think. Okay, we're gonna make Dino B. Okay. Not like an ideal one. Is gonna gain us back the 2, strip out the source, and I believe it can suspend 1, gain plus 12 in the attack. Swing. We don't have the inherit to pop it. It's not gonna be able to restand, but it does actually need the Bastet to be standing, as we're gonna swing through piercing with jamming. Thanks to the Dino B, we're going to go Primo. Primo is going to make the Dragon Mode. Dragon Mode Gonna spit out the 2 4s, and if this is a Imperialdramon, then we do have game, but it does not look like we have the Imperialdramon. Takes the Stingmon. Interesting. Ah, there's the XV. XV is going to make it. So there comes the last one. It's going to get the suspension, and there is going to be the swing. So a quick and clean one. Unfortunately, didn't get to see Lilith quite hit the field the way we wanted. But if you like what you saw, and you do want to see more, then you are in luck, because we are going to see some more Lilith making it to top tables. There were 3 of them in the building today, and 2 of them made it to camera. We'll let you know how they do. If you want to see that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Consider joining the memberships if you enjoy the ads, well, the ad-free week.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support the memberships. Twitch Prime and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. And we want to make ad-free week every week, and ooh, we're playing a bonus game. Appreciate the homies coming through with giving us an extra game of Digimon. So big shout out to all of my members. Appreciate you, Just Justice Josh, all of our ultimates, D Tommy and T, Tommy Tricks and Mistakes, 3 Strike Rule on the left, right even, and Brad. On the left though, the Mata FGC, another member of the channel, the champion tier, with the rest of the champions to get their bonus content 1 month early. We're going to go into a Labra and a Black Gato once again, this time hatching a different Demi-V to go into a Wormmon, but this time we're making the Stingmon in the back, and down comes the Daiken for the rest of the turn. Rest of the game. Lady Debbie, Graceful Charity, draw 2, pitch 2. And I'm going to draw 1 off the Suno. And then Lady Debbie X, so Vole and Zerdroken. Interesting enough, has a level. It is a level 4 Digimon. A lot of Pokemon don't have levels, but this is not one of them. I'm going to put Lilith down. So Lilith makes her appearance straight away. Thought that was a memory setter, so he's accidentally choked him to 1, thinking they were just going to go to 3 anyway, but nope. Instead, we're going to get to cheat out a rookie, which arguably may be better. We're going to take the Imperialdramon here, because evolving for 2, passing turn, triggering the end of turn, so you can get the strip, makes more sense here. We're going to keep turn. Yeah, this is ugly. You must be... Oh, did he draw it off the Evo? We're going to slam it for 4. And then, yeah, end of turn. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do it off of that one, just making sure that it's off the one that will bounce. It's going to get the full suspension, but doesn't get the source strip, because he had to use it to keep turn. Yeah, it's kind of an ugly way to do it, but I mean, you can't help drawing it off of the Evo. It just is what it is. And thanks to the Imperialdramon, it stops all locks from coming down. We can just go into Lilith X here, which is kind of nice. And even if he swings, the fighter mode ace isn't going to get rid of the body. We'll get rid of the Vole and Zadrukin token. The nice retail blocker would have been honestly pretty good versus this. We're going to go for Calling, attempt to delete. Yeah, Calling, attempt to delete Lilith. The Lilith use protection to delete a different Digimon. Chooses Stingmon. It's getting to use Calling as a kill spell. We're going to have the Boogieymon come down. Does reveal some bodies. Looks like we see the Lilithmon on X off of that one once again, and that's going to pass over the turn. Boogiemon's an interesting one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Does have some pretty decent targets, and a 4-drop isn't terrible, but that's a lot of memory to pass Imperial, especially considering he couldn't get rid of the Imperialdramon. It's a bit scary. Swing does have to suspend 1, can suspend either of them, choosing to suspend the Lilith X. Oh, and then pops the Vole and Zadrukin token to well, goodbye, Primo. Vole and Zadrukin gets deleted by one of the inherits to prevent the attack from going, and then on the way out, Lilith is shooting something dead, which is pretty funny, which is what caused us to get that partition. This time though, because it's making a brand new DNA, actually the Davis Ken actually gets to fire. So maybe a little counterintuitive there, and 2 chips come through. So despite his attempts to stop damage, still does get domed for 2 damage and loses a lot of the important inherits. Now we're down to a pretty honest stack. Thinking about it, he actually, like, if he wanted to be truly optimal, taking the Lilith out to turn off all of her effects, it would effectively just turn her into a vanilla if he'd done it. If he'd gone for that as one of the source trip targets, but taking out some of the more annoying ones makes sense. But it does mean that this Lilith does still actually have lines of text, so we're going to see the X antibody come down. Kind of surprised. Oh, so it can't be stripped, so it means the Lilith won't just die. Like, it won't just become a vanilla on board, which is helpful. But I don't really know what you can do from here. Putting a rookie in the back certainly helps. Now comes the Ignite and then Purple Mem Boost. Ooh, Levia X. Gonna immediately get picked up. Thing is, I don't know if he has enough to stop. We're gonna go for Revive. Revive, attempt to pop. Oh, wait, did he think that it had Partition? I'm not sure if he thought that it had Partition. Because using Revive to pop the Imperialdramon in that instance might have been the wave. Either way, he's going to be able to stop one thing of damage anyway. We're going to use the Wormmon off the second Davison Ken, which is going to immediately go into the Sting. And then we're going to make a second Imperialdramon, which would attempt to bot deck. We're going to gain a bajillion memory. It's going to strip everything that isn't the X antibody. So once again, the X antibody prevents Lilith from being completely domed. Does mean that we can't pop. Wait. Which Imperialdramon is this supposed to be? Yeah, which Imperialdramon is that supposed to be? Because that, you know, maybe that's supposed to be a proxy for the starter deck one. It's not actually the starter deck. I will have to find out in the comments. But yeah, I feel like what you saw anyways. Appreciate the guys for giving us multiple games, which means a cheeky little ad in ad-free week. Yeah, if you want to be truly ad-free, you should join the members like the gang on screen. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.